misconception for you. Um, the definition of misconception is a view or opinion that is incorrect because it's based on faulty thinking or understanding. So basically, it's wrong or accurate. I mean, wrong or inaccurate. Okay. I feel like somebody could have thought that they was right, but they wasn't, and which is why I just said accurate when it's inaccurate. Um, Someone is about to find out that they were wrong or inaccurate about something. This perception or idea was formed from a faulty understanding. Somebody either lied to you, you thought you knew everything, but you didn't. Um, you had the facts misconstrued. So that means that somebody could have explained or worded something to you wrongly, and it could have been on purpose. Somebody could have just led your ass astray. I don't know. But somebody finding out that they was wrong. It was some type of misconception. Something could have been explained to someone using lies, and those words were bet on without a doubt. So basically, somebody come to you, tell you a lie, and you take that shit to the bank like you can cash it because you really believed it. Okay? So you finding out that people was really trying to set you up for failure and learning the facts, and it takes you for a spin. And then I heard right down memory lane. The truth will hurt and set you free all in one. Oh, that's for somebody. The truth normally just sets you free, but it's about to hurt somebody. Why? Because you thought that you knew the truth. You thought that you was moving based upon the facts, but the shit was misconcepted. Somebody done lied to you. Somebody done steered you wrong. Somebody done sent you down the wrong path on purpose or something like that. But somebody got something misconstrued, misconception. It's a misconception of what the truth is. Okay? So let's see what we got for the Libra people. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some clear and concise messages for Libra. Let me see what that card is. Bam. Look how it flips sideways. And look what the card is. The truth transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion. So what's happening is the truth is breaking down that lie that was told. Because your misconception maybe is getting out of control. Especially if you're one of them people out here saying, you're wrong, I'm right. You know, basically doing all that. And we are talking Libra energy. So it just depends on how justicey you get when you're wrong, right? So I don't know. Something got to be broken down because it's an illusion. And somebody's betting and living that illusion out like it's a fact. And it's not going to work out, okay? Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. The vulture come through at the end when it's dead and gone and it eats the scraps so that nothing is wasted. Okay, life is a mystery, of course. We don't understand or we don't know a lot of times why things happen the way they do. They just do. Okay, but it's time for a deep dive. All of this is spiraling you into some type of going within or deep in your feelings. It could have been just that somebody else was telling a lie so that they could keep from getting in feelings, right? So let's see what we got for the Libra people. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. And trust in divine detour. See, for some people, I'm feeling that the life, life, when we come in life, we believe what they tell us, right? Until you start getting your own understanding or understanding, should I say, right? And then you start realizing, okay, all right, some bullshit's in the game somewhere, somewhere down the line. There's something going on, and I can't really explain it, but whatever, right? So then you get hooked up with your intuition, and you pray to spirit. You get your personal relationship with them, and you just rock through the world like that, right? That's where you become the trust in divine detours, because it might look like, damn, well, when I looked in the Bible, something was supposed to be like this, or when I looked, life's a mystery. You really don't understand. You just got to trust in the divine, right? This is how we use our intuition as a GPS. Okay, because we really don't know. We just know what people told, and it seemed like what people told coming out to be not the whole truth. So nothing but the truth, so help me God. Okay? Somebody's misconcepted. This could be a religious motherfucker. Then it says skunk spirit, know your worth. Well, does that take a turn? That introduces a whole new energy. Tend to the small things. And you see clearly now with the owl spirit. Time to let go. Let spirit be your guide. And love is all around. See, somebody's letting go of the way that they know things to be because they're realizing it's a big misconception going on. And I feel like they're going to start living their life differently. They're going to be, and this in turn will open them up to infinite possibilities. Because when you see the world through just a closed mind, then your possibilities aren't endless. They're limited, right? Everything's limited. There's no such thing as unconditional when you put a cap on it, right? The sky's the limit, but not for people who got their minds closed, right? So let's see. Star spirit, opening the infinite possibilities. Why is that here for the Libra people? Open to infinite possibilities. What's this about, spirit? Yeah, because somebody's getting their wits about them. The song keeps playing. I ain't really trying to ignore it, but I'm trying to make sure it belongs here. Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you. See, this is somebody who don't know. See that moon energy? You don't have a fucking clue. Why? Because you're in the dark. Because things ain't been revealed to you. But with the perception coming in, this is when you start to become knowledgeable. This is when you start to understand. This is when you start to change your perspective from what you couldn't see at first. Okay? See, somebody has dropped burdens. Burdens have been dropped because the misconception. They said truth transcends illusion. Illusions being shattered. So the burdens will go down. Why? Because if this is not even the 5 of the 10 of wands, it's the 5. So let's back it up real quick, because I don't know why I thought I was looking at the 10. So there we go, spirit. There we go. This is what you can't see, right? This is things that are unknown to you. But if you got your intuition rocking with you right here at this card, you're going to be just fine, because you can't see it, but you can feel your way through, right? This is somebody's learning this or getting a perspective of it. Why? Because instead of feeling their way through things, they just use ego. They be combative. They fight. They keep their mind closed. We'll say that. And if your mind is closed, then you're not open to infinite possibilities. So possibilities that want to reach you can't, because your mind is closed, right? Triggering a transformation with the death card. Why? Because spirit had other plans. Because there was a misconception. And because the truth transcends the illusion. The illusion is shattered. So whatever people were seeing it as, it's over. And that brings us to say if I think I know everything, and then I turn around and I find out I didn't know a fuck ass thing with the moon energy, and now I got a new perspective. Well, damn, I'm feeling bad because I was egotistical. I was mean. I was a dick. I was combative, right? And now that's transforming me, because now I see clearly. Last card. And apology, because damn. If I knew what I knew, if I knew now what I knew then, I'd never been acting that way. Okay? So I'm sorry. Oh, I like the accountability. Okay, Mr. Masculine or Mrs. Feminine, whatever. But this is a new perspective of where you couldn't see clearly. And now you're getting more in tune. You're getting more information. And now you're ready to be accountable for the fact that you might have been a little bit argumentative, combative, or thought you knew it all. You might have lacked mentality. Your mind might have been closed, but you see things different now because some type of awareness has been risen. Okay. Why is the ego here? Why is 5 of Wands, spirit? See, this is a misconception. This is somebody thinking they know their destiny and they don't. Ooh. Could have been a Libra. It could be you, Libra. Dealing with this fire sign woman. Or you got the one. The Lord sent you the one, baby, and you was holding back from her. Holding back from your opportunity to have emotional fulfillment. Now you want to find the balance. Now you want to be the emperor. Why though? Because you had a misconception. The whole reason you held back from this empress because your misconception. Somebody could have lied to you about her. Whatever it is, you was moving based upon the facts that you thought you had. Until the universe come in and introduce you to the real facts. Then you realize, damn, them facts that I've been moving upon ain't even real. So now you've been moving through the world, treating people based upon a lie. Now you got to go back and refix that. So this is definitely a Libra masculine somewhere, because he's down here. Right? You done this to somebody, Libra masculine, and you righting your wrongs. This is the part I love about it. Why? Because you realize, damn, that was a lie. That was some bullshit. And I've been moving through this world or treating people as such on some bullshit that I was told or that I believed. So guess what happens now in a major transformation? We clarifying your ego. Your ego is where you brought your ego to being open to infinite possibilities, and your ego didn't let you be open to everything. Right? But why did you bring your ego? Because of a misconception. And how did you get that misconception? Who in the background lying to you, trying to steer you from your destiny? Or was it your own ego? Was it your own fears? Or you got a hater some motherfucking where? But I feel like for some people it's a hater. For some people it could have been just simply just you, Libra. Okay? But in some places it's a hater, right? Your one is right here. The person you're supposed to be with, whether she a fire sign or she ain't. You held back from the person who was supposed to emotionally fulfill you, and you would never do that willingly. If you knew for sure the facts that you had were the facts, is in that without a reasonable doubt, then we wouldn't be here, right? But you done had the facts. See, this is why you got to be careful listening to motherfuckers. This is why your intuition is so important. Say you got your girl, right, and she bad, right? Now you go ask your homeboy or some motherfucker that you think is cool, well, how they feel about it. And they give you some bullshit, right? Because in the back of their mind, they was trying to keep that woman for themselves. So they just tell you anything they need to tell you to be turned off from that woman. Now you moving through ego, doing this, doing that, doing everything else. You see what I'm saying? This is just me putting it into a life's perspective, because right now we working with energy and everybody may not understand. So I'm just giving you an example. This would be something like that. That you go to your homeboy or motherfucker you thought was your homeboy, and he think everything of this woman, but he dog her so bad so that you can just stop looking at her like that. Because the whole time he looking at her, and he want her for himself. Okay? 8 is about self-mastery. Or is that 7? 8 is the conqueror of it, right? Well, I don't know. I have to look into it because I ain't a numerologist. I do got my book, though. So basically, you didn't have the facts, and this is why you moved the way you did. So this is where we at with it, right? You was not open to the possibility that you should have been open to because of 5 of Wands. You brought your ego to the party. You listening to competitors, or This is destiny. Regardless, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius with the word. All of these are Sagittarius cards, matter of fact. Somebody definitely dealing with a Sagittarius. Look at that. All that Libra energy. I mean, all that Sagittarius energy up in this thing. So somebody had a Sagittarius. It's real potent. Somebody you was supposed to be destiny with. Somebody who was patient and loving. Somebody who took their time with you. And because of the next motherfucker's opinion, this may not be exactly what it is, but I'm putting it in the lamest terms, okay? That you didn't listen. Because somebody thought some type of way about this woman, and you maybe moved the type of way, because your ego didn't want you to be vulnerable. You listen to the lies, whatever the case may be, right? This is a destined situation that you feel like is closing out, and you need to find the balance in, because you brought ego, and ego didn't allow you to be open into all the infinite possibilities, which means that you missed out. You missed out on something, and you are trying to get it back. Okay. Now the 10s are abundance. But however you see it. So death is somebody's trying to transform. And that's why the Page of Cups is here, because an apology is needed and well deserved. So this is like being super mean to a motherfucker because you thought that they wasn't worth shit, and you turn out and find out they somebody's motherfucking pope or something. So now somebody's beating themselves up, which is in order, but you just got to trust in the divine detours, which lets me know this is happening for a reason. It's happening because it needed to happen. It's happening because you running around here with a misconception, and you treating it as truth. But the truth, the truth will always transcend the illusion, which is why your version of truth is shattering. Okay, so let's see. What's this Page of Cups? Judgment. Eight of Pentacles reverse. And the Devil. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn, but look at that. You want to apologize for your decision to not put the work in because you was toxic and you was low vibrational. When somebody was coming in bringing unconditional love to you, you could have been dealing with a water sign. Now you got anxiety because choices, movements, and decisions that you made. Now look at you. You're going to be rushing that way towards somebody that you feel like you wounded, or now you wounded because you didn't learn some lessons behind this. But I feel like it all is happening for a reason. You just got to trust in the divine detours with Coyote Spirit. Tell me about it. Eight of Cups, Star reverse. See, somebody's done walked away from you. Seven of Wands, and they defensive because they feel like you betrayed them, or they feel like you mentally manipulate. Well, girl, it seems like you need to have a tarot channel. It seems like you need to be having your own channel instead of watching me. Since you over here trying to tell me how to do me. That's what it seems like. So, the Tower, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. See, this is a tower that you're facing because this person is defensive to you. They're standing their ground where you're used to feeling nothing but love or compassion or sympathy from somebody like this. But the problem is they walked away. They stopped believing in this. They stopped having hope in this. They stopped seeing the wish fulfillment in it. Or they stopped having hope that you would ever get into alignment with this connection. So that's a walkaway energy. And this is still saying that you should trust in the divine detours. This is how you feeling right now. It's possibly how this person felt from you before. You know, everything took place. Something about the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this Eight of Cups needed to happen. I knew that card flipped. Because the Queen of Swords. So this could be a Libra woman walking away from a Virgo. Are you walking away from Aquarius? You walking away from somebody who you feel like you done learned the lesson from. Queen of Pentacles. And somebody's husband. This could be two feminine energies. That's Virgo energy. With the Queen of Pentacles. More Virgo. King of Wands. To the Six of Cups. To the Seven of Swords. To the Four of Wands. Now, this is somebody betraying. This is somebody betraying their twin flame with some type of past person. Some wife or something. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is still here. That's why I said you walked away. The Libra woman, you done walked away from somebody, possibly a Virgo or an Aquarius, that you love still. And it's because your heart is breaking because you're tired of waiting on them. You're tired of waiting on them to... You giving up hope that they ever going to take charge. That they ever going to do what they supposed to fucking do. And the Queen of Pentacles could be here too, giving up hope. People are giving up hope in you, Libra. That you're going to ever take charge and do what you're supposed to do. And it would make sense because you've been moving on a misconception. You was never going to take charge because what you thought was truth. That might change now. Talking about the Knight of Swords. Somebody just probably got tired of dealing with your ego. And just said, fuck it. Ain't nobody about to keep explaining no shit to you. You just end up in a tower or two and at some point you'll figure it out. Queen of Wands. That's what she's saying. See, but that's you too. This is somebody saying, fuck it, I'm going to stand up and defend my ground. But this is also you coming on through trying to defend the ground with this person. This was who was there the whole time. This was supposed to be the one. That's the person you want to give an offer to now. I don't think you're going to be able to do it right now. But because Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands to the Tower, somebody's going through something. All the illusion is being shattered. That's a dark night of the soul. That's a painful transformation that you're going through, Libra. So the woman that gave up hope. Why? Because she got to know her worth. You put her in a position to wait. And waiting don't make a bitch feel like she know her worth and her value. So at some point she's going to have to get up, stop waiting, and choose her. Know your worth. And guess what? That puts you in a position as a missed opportunity. So now you feeling like you did. Not only did you hurt the woman that you wanted to try to be with, but you feeling like you missed out on her now. You missed out on that love that you felt like she gave. You was just guided to watch and obsess over the videos, huh? Tell me about this Four of Cups. The King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands. That's somebody not trying to miss out. Four of Cups, you see that you trying to, that the opportunity is about to be missing. Now all of a sudden you feeling like taking charge or something. You feeling inspired, you feeling passionate, you feeling like planting a seed. And it's all because somebody had to walk away to teach you that they know their worth. And it wasn't even, I think it wasn't about teaching you. It was about teaching themselves. So tend to the small things. It wasn't about teaching you. It was about teaching them. Tend to the small things. So she start focusing on herself. Or this is you. Trying to focus on. Oh, man. Are you tending to the small things? Or are you keeping an eye on this Empress? Yeah, the small things. Look, see, you aware now. Ain't no way you can't say you don't got the truth. You aware and you ready to be the Emperor because you was living in an illusion. You was under a misconception. Tell me about the sun, the moon card. Now you keeping an eye on this person because you found out you ain't living in the dark. Whole time thinking you know the truth or you got one up on the motherfucker. Nope, you didn't even see this coming. And some of y'all was in a dark place because you was hurt. And you couldn't be victorious if you wanted to because you was still in a damn Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands tower. That's where that energy come from. That dark place. So you wasn't thinking about no investing, but you are now. See, some healing had to take place for you to start tend to the small things. So that's what you started to do. And then the owl spirit, you see clearly now. Somebody could see that the Five of Cups was in the way. The Five of Cups was in the way of your victory. Tell me about the owl spirit you see clearly now. The Three of Pentacles reverse. The High Priestess. See, somebody sees clearly with their intuition. That's the way you should have been seeing from the jump instead of listening to motherfuckers. Three of Pentacles reverse could be a contract or working together. So you got the truth, but it's just, tell me about the Three of Pentacles reverse. I just want to know what happened. How'd you even get the lie? Yeah, it's some type of friend that you ain't gonna be friends with no more. I'm telling you, one of your friends try to slick play you. It's a whole friendship that's been a contract or been friends for maybe even 3 years or plus that you ain't been friends with no more. You retreating because a motherfucker try to slick you on the sly. This is your union and the motherfucker try to turn you off your girl so that they could try to talk to her. You know how bros be giving a fuck too much about opinions of the bros. That's just stupid to me, but you had to do what you had to do. It could be a Scorpio that you parting ways with. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles reverse to the Three of Cups. This changes everything for you. Yeah, it could have been an earth sign. But you are divesting completely and holding yourself back from somebody that you see as a player. You see somebody try to play you, though. As the Emperor, they try to play you out your spot. And maybe you was just trying to get an honest opinion on the chick from your homeboy. And he tried to make it seem like a lie. Or maybe, I don't know what the fuck you was doing. Or how you was listening to other people that was not your intuition. But tell me about the Tower. The Tower hit you when you find out the truth. Justice to the Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. You receive communication. To the Fool. And what communicates? So you're going to find, you're taking the leap of faith to find the balance. But what was the information? The Eight of Swords reverse. You coming out your mind. Whatever the information was, it brought you straight out your head, and it took the blindfold off, and you feel like you had learned something. You picked up a new area of study or knowledge, and now you was ready to move. Now you're ready to move forward past whatever's been stagnating you, so that you can be the emperor, do emperor things, try to find balance where you almost lost that 10 of cups. As you see clearly now. Talking about the high priestess. What was the high priestess? See, the high priestess been telling you to walk away from the lies. 5 of Swords, but you kept being mentally conflicted when it came to making that decision to do so. But why, Spirit? The 9 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Strength card. It could have been that you was already in a relationship, already in a marriage. And you didn't want to take some type of financial loss. Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, Knight of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. You were still disappointed about a loss that you had already taken. A marriage. Somebody was married and they wasn't ready to let go of their partner. They was still stuck and stagnated on that, trying to, you know, make happy again or relight the spark or something. But they still end up walking away and becoming single because destiny was destiny. And it made sure. So somebody was living an illusion. Maybe they seen things the way they seen things. Send out the 5 of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, 9 of Wands. Yeah, somebody was guarded to their future connection, but then they get a new perspective and want to put the work in for the balance. That's where the Strength card comes in, because this person is getting strong so that they can get into alignment. Whoever, if it was a case where you did go depend and confide in your friend, I feel like you're moving away from that friend, or whoever caused you to be misconcepted. And if it's just your ego, you moving away from that too. Because it's time for you to follow your intuition now. That's crazy. Okay, I mean, I could imagine, because shit like that happens on the journey all the time. Motherfuckers be hating and you don't even know they hating. I mean, you know, you can feel it, but you don't really even know. So, that's how shit be going, though. You go trust some motherfuckers thinking you got a friend. Whole time motherfuckers is hating, trying to send you in the wrong direction. And by the time you find out, you done made all the wrong moves. That's crazy. But that's what I got for you, Libra people. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Be blessed.